my position as a descendant of Confucius. I cannot allow Dong Zhuo's villainy.
I'm pleased to hear that. As leader of the White Riders, I promise you that the victory will belong to us.
Is this why each of these great lords gathered to brag about himself? They are fools. Cousin, is it really worth our while to take their side?
The name Cao Cao will know renown all across the land. That's reason enough for now. But I require help from others in order for my plan to succeed. I am depending upon you.
Have I ever disappointed you? There is no need to worry. I shall cut you a path to fame and glory.
Roger Fizz and on HD with Gamer Fusion, bringing you another episode of Dynasty Warriors. This time it's a new music mode. This is the Xiahou Dun. I think that's how it's pronounced. It's very... I mean, when I was younger, I used to pronounce it Xiahou Dun, so I think Xiahou Dun's a lot better than before. Anyway, back to the Battle of Hu Lao Gate. In the older characters, you will be doing a lot of stuff like Hu Lao Gate in the next episode. I'm sorry that you've seen this for the second time now, but because it's been such a long time general, it's like commonly happens quite a bit. Now the Battle of Hu Lao Gate, I never actually went into too much detail. And there's a way that they show it in Kawaii show it, but also the Kawaii actually based their game off the novel Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Now in reality, this actually battle didn't happen at Hu Lao Pass, and or Shisui Pass, or Shisui, that's it. So basically Dong Zhuo ordered Lu Bu to lead a vanguard of 30,000 men and set camp through the fortified pass. The coalition, which was Yuan Shao, Gong Sun Zan, Cao Cao, Sun Jian, Liu Bei, and Yuan Shu. I don't know if but it didn't show him in this one. It was in it originally. I don't know. The coalition decided to send half their forces to engage Dong Zhuo's forces. 8 coalition warlords named Wang Kuang, Cao Mao, Bao Xin, Yuan Yi, Kong Rong, Zhang Yan, Tao Qian, and Gong Sun San each led their forces towards Hu Lao Pass under Yuan Shao's command. The first to arrive at Hu Lao Pass was Wang Kuang. Lu Bu rode out alone to stop the top of the magnificent red hair halberd in hand, and going to shining ebony armour, he demanded a worthy challenge to face him. Most of the infantry had heard Lu Bu's reputation, and none stepped forward until one of the Wang Kuang's officers, Fang Yui, volunteered to duel Lu Bu. In less than 5 rounds, Fang Yui was killed, and Lu Bu charged through Wang Kuang's forces, killing the ranks of the soldiers left and right. So yeah, actually I didn't realise how much that actually happened. In the China, in the war during the Three Kingdoms, a lot of the time generals would actually duel quite a lot. And obviously if they won, so if they lost they died, but if they won, not only did they kill the enemy general, but they actually demoralised the army heavily. I mean, how bad is it for you to see your own general being killed in front of you, and then you're expected to fight him? No, a lot of people will run, really. Ah, I see, right. But after,
Space belongs to me now.
oh gee.
Now is the time to attack.
Ah, so quite a lot of people actually duelled Lu Bu. Some weren't so fortunate. One guy, Wu Angguo, I think I say his name, actually lost his arm to Lu Bu. But then, he was then rescued by the other warlords. Just then, Lu Bu again came out to taunt the coalition, demanding another challenger. This time, Gong Sun Zan himself went to challenge Lu Bu. This is the leader of the White Riders, who you actually saw was originally with Zhao Yun. Just after Gong Sun Zan challenged, after a few rounds, he actually withdrew. withdrew from the duel. It probably did save his life. But he was instructed by Zhang Fei, who called him excuse my language, bastard slave with 3 surnames, because this was because Lu Bu actually had 3 adopted parents, 2 adopted fathers, along with his own surname. It was almost certain that Zhang Fei was, as usual, drunk when he made this comment, and now Lu Bu's angry, then battled Zhang Fei for a surprising 50 rounds, with neither gaining advantage over the other. Then Guan Yu, the one that you see with the green dragon crescent blade, the other sworn brother I was talking about, the one that was killed at Fan Castle, dashed up to assist his brother. The 3 fighters were engaged in about 30 bouts. Still, Lu Bu seemed unbeatable. Then Liu Bei, holding his dual swords, also joined the battle. So basically, it actually took 3 of them to actually defeat Lu Bu. So I was actually reading from a text there because I wanted to learn more into it and I wanted to be more accurate in what I was saying to you guys. But yeah, that's actually what happened. And the Romance of 3 Kingdoms is actually pretty accurate, I'm guessing. Something to actually change to fit Kawhi a little bit better, I think. That's what I'm guessing anyway. Although, the only thing that sucked about being Xiahou Dun is his moves are so slow. I don't know if you guys haven't really noticed that.
I shall fall back for now. However, we shall meet in
There's Zhang Liao defeated. To actually get Zhang Liao, by the way, I actually need to complete one story mode, one music mode as a Wei character. So that's the reason why I'm doing Xiahou Dun. And instead of just like flying through it, and then I thought, why not upload Xiahou Dun? Because he's actually a very interesting person, the cousin of Cao Cao, and he's always actually been known to have a bit of rivalry and hate for Guan Yu after the Battle of Guan Du, when Guan Yu was actually with Cao Cao. Because that's how in the Battle of Changban, Liu Bei actually borrowed men off Cao Cao, and in return Guan Yu was going to be in service with Cao Cao for a certain amount of time, or something like that. So I was just replying to a comment on one of the videos. Yeah, I do try and reply to pretty much almost all comments if they're worth replying to. What did suck the other day was when someone was trying to talk to Pretty Baston through one of my videos, but he tried to talk to him through a comment he did on my page, which sucks, because if you really want to talk to him, Pretty Baston, most of them on his own videos, because they've got so many of them, and he's always replying. It's great YouTube, by the way. Yeah, I'm actually recently doing this because I overslept. Because I'm an idiot like that, and I overslept and missed college by about an hour because I missed the bus, which I have to get a bus in soon. And if you miss the bus, then you don't get to go. So, oh well, you know, Dynasty Warriors time. So I get to play on the Dynasty Warriors for a little bit longer. After this, I'll be doing the Battle of Xiapi, which is good because this is where you find more into Lu Bu and what actually happens to him, which is awesome. Bum, bum, bum. So I just love this music so much. It's just so good. But yeah, here I actually got pretty distracted about getting a ladder, and then realised after I should probably get a ladder. I was like, wait a minute, maybe you should skip ahead a little bit. Then I still just kept fighting for some reason. But then again, I quite like fighting this game. It's awesome, and I do love how they improved the graphics so much. But they did lose quite a lot of gameplay, really, when you did that. In my honest opinion, I mean, if I still had my older PS3, I'd upload some Dynasty Warriors 3 gameplay. On the PSN store, they're only offering Dynasty Warriors 5 and 4. But if you guys want me to upload Dynasty Warriors 5, just tell me and I'll go buy the game and then I'll upload that for you as well. Yeah, by the way, this happens quite a lot. It's the first time it's happened in a while. But I'm trying to climb the ladder, but I keep getting knocked off. I was so annoyed at the time. I was just like, come on, let me on the freaking wall. So I need to do this. Stop blocking me. So I'm like, okay, right, this time should be like third time the charm, right? No, third time is not the charm. Jumped up in that ladder, and I went for another one. And luckily, I actually made it on this one. But something else happens in a bit, and I want even more. I do like the idea though of like getting the blisters. But like, if you're just selling blisters, as long as the catapults can build, you can actually destroy half the amount of blisters. And then in the end, the catapults that you build actually destroy the blisters as well. In fact, you'll see a blister get destroyed by a catapult later on. In fact, look at this. Oh, that's great. That's great. It's constantly being knocked off. That's another bit of a glitch sometimes that can actually happen quite a bit. Oh man, I just love playing Dynasty Warriors. It's so good. Okay, a lot of my favourite music though for these games are actually on Dynasty Warriors 3's that got all my favourite music on it. Although I used to have one of them on my. I used to have Dynasty Warriors song on my iPod. Called "Welcome to China." The Battle of Xuchang. You put in there that as the one where Sun Ce is injured and unfortunately dies. He dies of that illness, of an illness he gets from the injury, I think. But yeah, that's something really there called "Welcome to China." It's like a really good mix of traditional music and rock, and I love rock and I love Chinese traditional music. So I was really happy with this song. It was so good. I put it on my iPod, put it on my computer, put it on the CD so I could listen to it on my surround sound downstairs. Oh, that was so good. The only problem, see, like, if you didn't notice, with Xiahou Dun, I can do this battle a lot quicker. It's generally probably a lot easier with Xiahou with his fighting style. Because they've given, I mean, I wish that, I'm not gonna, see, that's where the catapult comes in handy, see? But I'm not gonna lie, I really do wish that, oh, what is it again? Oh, it's a pretty tough word for someone that's pretty much dead. I can't remember what I was going to say now. Oh, damn it. One day I might actually do an episode on how officers were killed. Actually, I remember now what I was saying. Sorry guys. Oh, it's unfortunate that they got rid of Xiahou Dun's scimitar. I think that's what it's pronounced as. It's like a bigger version of a pirate sword, kind of. Sun Jian actually has a similar weapon to what he had on this game. What Sun Jian has is pretty similar to what Xiahou Dun's been having. So it's kind of weird how they gave him this huge beast of a rock crusher as his new weapon. Actually, after this fight, I might actually play a bit of Rome Total War, because honestly, I can keep my win streak up. I can't brag about a win streak if I'm not playing as much as I used to. And then again, I used to play an awful lot. I mean, I remember I think I uploaded about 20 battles on this channel before they all got deleted. I really shouldn't have deleted them, really. It's pretty stupid of me. But oh well. Now I'm pretty happy with where my channel is at the moment. With it, with 92 subscribers, that's pretty happy. So it's really catchy, like way too catchy. Oh, here he comes.
None can hold their own against Lu Bu? Then forget about him. There are other places to enter. quickly. Now is the time. Through the gate. Another victim has fallen to my
None can stand against you.
What are you doing? Someone, come quickly.
The first thing that's when Yuan Shao's in trouble, and that's when this is actually a really good time for you when Yuan Shao is in trouble. You actually just go and attack Dong Zhuo, carry on what you're doing, because that way Lu Bu actually leaves Yuan Shao and goes to fight these guys instead. But I was afraid because I tried this before and I actually done it the very last bit, and then I saw an attack ×2 and I had a Muzu and I was like, right, I will like actually win this fight now, because I get really unlucky because Dong Zhuo is actually really strong. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching the first battle on Xiahou Dun's Muzu. I'll see you guys tomorrow with Wind Waker, and then the day after that, Xiao P will be up. So please